far east from the unmistakable buildings of the nation's capital. We've got a building that's also unmistakable in sight, but bears a new name. Welcome to Northwest Stadium here in Landover, Maryland. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off between the New York Giants and the Washington Commanders. Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. It's Darius Slayton with the return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. A give to Tracy up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Wilson now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. Stop made at the 36.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Russ now from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. Brings it in at the 12. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
This is Jacory Crosby-Merritt, hitting it for the first time. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. A run now with Crosby-Merritt. He won't be able to get past the line. Very quickly, Brock. They're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Cup 19.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. His first throw is an interception. And the Giants will take over as he records his first interception of our season. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number 1. And number 2, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
First down, here's Russ. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. They motion the tight end over. Throwing again is Russ. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. He will go! Touchdown, New York! The Giants parlay the interception into points. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Gano ready to send this away. Starting from the 5. Things going well so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
A run, it's Krosky Merritt. And his defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line.
The difficult part is not tracking him out there. Almost every corner in the league's got the speed to do that. What separates him from others is the physical. Can he avoid getting tied up in a block? And then can he deliver that blow for a loss?
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Vikings. Panther 11. Panther 11. Dragon 60.
From the gun, it's Daniels. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. That's Bobby Okereke. And the Giants will take over as he records his first interception of our season. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
Jukes out a one-stop. He's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Here's Tracy once more. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
So often we talk about the individual having to move on to the next play. Well, that was a perfect picture of the collective. That defense staring down 2nd and 1 rose to the occasion collectively.
They go right back to Tracy. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
4th down, here's Wilson. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Come on, come on. Hey.
They run, it's Krosky Merritt. Another big rip for him. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Setting up the running back screen. Small gain down to the 46. Cordell Flott there on the stop.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. It's a big strike downfield to Samuels. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
65, 65.
Here's Krosky Merritt. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. They manage 3 yards on the totes. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. It's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Bronco lead, Dragon 60. 79 Broncos.
To the air, 3rd and long. It's caught by McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders trying to fight back with their first points in this game. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Gay with the point after. And the Commanders tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Trying the right side with Tracy. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. A handoff to Tracy. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. From the gun, it's Tracy. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time. Offensively, you've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks that it takes some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. It's the Giants with 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
They'll try the right side with Edwards. Tackle made at the 10, first and goal coming up.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Slot receiver headed left. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on second and goal. Washington calls it second timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Russ looking to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's brought down at the line. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Here's a give inside to Edwards. Maybe should have been thinking past their partner. The defense all over this run, and it's going to be fourth and goal. On fourth down, we'll see Graham Gano lead the Giants field goal unit out. A little more than a chip shot. This is 25 yards. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Graham Gano and the Giants field goal unit out. A little more than a chip shot. This is 25 yards. The kick by Gano is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Going to feel just a little bit better going into halftime. Anytime you score points right before the final frame, and for the kicker, he pays off his teammates' hard work.
Fielded at the 7. He's brought down just inside the 25. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
60, 19 Lions.
Rolling on first down. Daniels. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Giants might be able to get some points late after the interception.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
New set of downs for him from the 46. Wilson on first and 10. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break.
A 45-yard attempt.
The kick by Gano is good. And that'll double their lead to 6. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. As this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Ready.
Here's Kronsky Merritt on the carry. Finds a seam. Left side is off to the races. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders get 6 points for themselves. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Slayton with the return. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Short pass brought in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now here's Cam Scannaboo on the ground. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That's a short gain of 1. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking it in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the first down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Wilson to throw it. Completed to his running back. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
It's caught right side by Johnson. And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3, 3rd down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
And for the Commanders, a 5th defensive back out there. They're going nickel on 3rd down. It's on target to Johnson. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
On 1st down, it's Wilson. Has him on the quick hitter. He's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
Having been in enough rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at it and go make a point.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Completes this one to Dontavion Wicks. Touchdown, New York! The Giants grab the lead on their first series of the half. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
And now the Giants keeping the offense on the field. We've got a two-point attempt coming up.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
Bang out, bang out, bam, bam.
Wilson's throwing for it. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. And 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25.
Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10. Here's the handoff. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Warriors 70. Ready, ready.
Here's second and 11. That's complete to Zach Ertz. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Let's go now.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
18, trap 60, trap 60. Go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
It's one of those occasions when you sit in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
First and 10 at the
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Commanders football, and they need to get to work here. They're trailing late. First down run gets him 6, so now it is second and 4.
Ready, ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Here we go, shot. Cougar 19, 70 Rangers, 79, Mustang 19. Let go.
First down from the red zone. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And he's going to be driven out with a nice pickup. Gain about 8. Second down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
70 Timberwolves.
Third and short, Daniels. Forced out to his right. That's caught for the first. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out. They'll try and punch it in. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
It's second and goal.
18 Cardinals. Panther 11. Panther 11. 19 Lions. 60 Bobcats.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. And that is caught. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a fourth quarter lead. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes.
And he's into the end zone, so that turns out to be a very smart risk. They've got the lead in this fourth quarter. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
That's what the best special teams units do, Kate. Right there, they just counterpunch. Yeah, they just took one to the chin. They looked up at the scoreboard, they're down, but that special teams unit, they took it upon themselves to fight back, and they've set this offense up with great field position.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. On the handoff, this is Tracy. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Russ now from the gun. Put the body on the line for his team. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Giants will have a first down.
There has been a constant for tight ends through the decades, from Kellen Winslow to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. When you are big and you've got length and use your body against those defenders, even double coverage can't stop you.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be second down. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Giants trail by a field goal. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Wilson now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
14.
To throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life. And timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Looking good, and it's through. And they've tied it up late in the fourth.
It's such a confidence builder to a sideline, to an entire team, Kate, when you can rely and trust your kicker in these big moments. He tied it up. Now it's incumbent upon his defense to do their job.
Here's a return from the 7. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the fourth quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that third phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up to 2nd and 5. Ron, it's Krosky Merritt. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Run now with Krosky Merritt. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field. It's a 6-yard gain. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Viking, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks, Mustang 19. Ready?
Here he is to throw. Completed left side to Samuel. And they get the first down. This also moves him into range, Brock, for a potential game-winning field goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Let's go.
On 1st down, they'll run. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. The Giants using their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
70 Timberwolves.
The run, it's Krosky Merritt. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down.
Not 2. Panther 6, Trap 50, Trap 50. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
Throwing now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Matt Gay now in a high-pressure spot. This a 54-yarder.
54-yard attempt.
It has enough leg, and it's good from deep. And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
You know what I love about that, Kate? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. And that kick might just win them this game.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
Brings up second down.
And now he gets it stopped with a spike. 14 seconds remaining. Third and a lone yard coming up. Now to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down. Desperation time here. Trying to push it deep downfield. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs. No timeouts remaining here, partners, so they can just run out this clock.
Turnover on down.
They take a knee and their season has begun exactly how they wanted it to, with a win. So score this as a win for the Commanders. And this is...
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, help a whole name.